Okay, gentlemen, today we're doing a pizza tier list as requested by the fans.
Pizza tier list? I thought you said we were doing an ice cream tier list.
Joe, you really have to read the group chat better. I don't want to have to keep correcting you on behalf of the topic every video.
Old Joey's eyes haven't recovered from witnessing the Big Bang just yet. Cut him some slack, Obama.
Oh, so just like how you recovered all those classified documents, you fat orange.
You know, an ice cream tier list does sound like a good idea, though. Comment down below if you guys would like to see that.
I'm sure all the folks would love to see that, Obama. Let's do it as the next video.
Joe, you may not make it alive by the end of this video, let alone the next video.
All right, let's just get started. What do we think of Domino's?
Tremendous pizza, tremendous chicken wings, tier A.
Man, I gotta say, Domino's are dumb. I don't understand how people find those little bastards fun to play with. They just fall over onto the ground. Like, how the hell is that enjoyable?
Have you seen yourself in real life, Joe?
God damn it, Joe. We're talking about the pizza chain here, not an actual Domino.
Oh, okay, my bad. You know, that actually reminds me of that time I called for a takeout order a few years back.
For fuck's sake, Joe, please, I've lost enough brain cells from you and your incoherence already. How the fuck does your senile ass even manage to be the president?
I'm the fucking what now?
We're trying to talk about Domino's pizza here, guys. I'd say Domino's is pretty good with their pizza. I'm also a big fan of their new pepperoni cheesy bread.
Speaking facts with that one, Obama, however, the Brooklyn-styled pizza is the ultimate banger on the menu. After all, they did name it after Brooklyn because of my Trump Village apartments within Brooklyn.
I really feel like that's not true, but okay.
It's very true. The media has tried to cover it up all these years. Many people have confirmed it from many reliable sources, in fact.
Like who?
People from Mar-a-Lago, people from the Trump Organization, people all over the place. Obama.
Trump, your toilet must be jealous because of all the shit coming out of your mouth right now.
At least actual words can come out of my mouth, old man.
All right, I think A tier would be fitting for Domino's. They have pretty solid pizza, and you really can't go wrong with them. Next up, we have Cece's Pizza.
The buffet is quite simply a masterpiece, very high quality food. I like to take all the different pizzas and stack them on top of each other. I call it the Trump Tower.
Sounds like a perfect way to go to the ICU.
It's very healthy. My doctor has confirmed this.
Donnie's so fat that when he goes to a restaurant, the waiter asks if he'd like the buffet.
Totally untrue. They asked me if I'd like the all-you-can-eat buffet. Get your facts right, boomer.
All right, I think we can all agree the buffet at Cece's Pizza is pretty solid. Everything else, not so much. I'll put them in B tier.
Now, what about Little Caesars? They have some cheap deals there. Also, the pizza is hot and ready.
Who the hell in their right mind goes to Little Caesars to get pizza? I can find better pizza from a hot dumpster in a closed Chuck E. Cheese parking lot.
But the pizza is hot and ready.
Joe, you are the human version of a Little Caesars pizza. You're both ancient as fuck.
A lot of people prefer Little Caesars over other pizza places, actually, Donald.
Fake news. Those people don't exist like Joe's speaking skills. I'm an expert at pizza and fast food, so my opinion is correct here.
Weird flex, but all right.
But what about the pizza being hot and ready?
You'll be hot and ready in the crematorium next week. Little Caesars is trash, and it's going into D tier.
Now hold on a second, Trump. I feel like there's those times where a Little Caesars pizza can hit, so I think Little Caesars should at least go into C tier.
Wrong.
Whatever, we'll see what the fans have to say about this one in the comments. Now, how do we feel about Elios?
Elios is mid as hell, C tier.
Oh, I love Elios. I used to know an Elio back in the day.
Oh boy.
He and his family came straight from Italy when I was just a wee young boy. Every Friday night, we would sneak onto the local freight train, and he'd show me where all the crates of authentic Italian pizza dough was. We'd lug a few crates back home, and we'd make one giant-ass pizza to feast on, as was his family's tradition at the time. Elio's father was a part of the Italian mafia back in Italy, and let me tell you, he was one big tough guy. He was able to flatten all the dough with his bare hands and help make the pizza. A few years later, World War II rolled around and Elio got drafted into the war as a pilot. I wrote him telegrams for years after the war, but he never responded. Elio, if you're watching this, please answer my telegrams.
Every video now, I wonder if any of these life stories you bring up have actually happened.
Joe is schizophrenic. Nobody else here is an expert on pizza and fast food like I am.
Once again, not really a good flex.
It's the only thing he can flex aside from his fat rolls.
At least I can flex. I still have working memory, unlike your old ancient ass. Elios is going into C tier, and we're moving on to DiGiorno's, a much higher quality frozen pizza.
I don't really like any of the DiGiorno's pizzas, quite frankly, guys.
Holy shit, Joe, do you hear that? It's the sound of me not caring. DiGiorno's is going into tier A.
I can agree on that, Donald. DiGiorno's pizza is pretty fire for frozen pizza, and I like that they have a wide variety. All right, next up is Papa John's.
Fucking S tier, some of the best damn pizza I've ever tasted. Their sides and sauces are also amazing.
Papa John's is dog shit pizza. The pizzas have more dough than the amount of dough Joe shipped over to Ukraine.
Yet you yourself are a doughy bitch.
Joe, you are the reason why gene pools need lifeguards.
All right, seems like we're all split on Papa John's, so I'm just going to go ahead and meet in the middle by placing them in B tier. Moving on to Pizza Hut.
I went to a Pizza Hut one time. My server was a very handsome guy.
Unfortunately, you are not handsome, Sleepy Joe.
Oh, but you know who else is a real handsome guy?
Who?
Donnie in his latest mugshot.
Oh, fuck off, Joe.
Make mugshots great again.
Holy fuck, Joe, with the fire comeback, this is fucking gold.
This is payback for making fun of my fall at the Air Force Academy, jackass.
I'm an innocent man. I did nothing wrong.
Wait, Donald, how the hell did you even get out of jail so fast anyway? Weren't you only in there for like 20 minutes?
Well, you see, it turns out some of the authorities who arrested me really liked McDonald's. And it just so happened I had a couple Big Macs and Quarter Pounders on me. So I offered them some as well as a small $1 million. And they let me out scot-free.
Or you just got out on bail.
Fake news. That is a lie created by the media.
All right, well, anyways, getting back to discussing Pizza Hut, their pizza is pretty solid. I'd say they're on par with Domino's. So I'll put them in A tier. Now, what are we thinking for Totino's?
Easiest S tier of the video. Totino's makes pizza rolls, and that's all I need to know. No further discussion.
No objections here. Their pizza rolls slap, and I think we can all agree on that. All right, next up is Sparrow. Nothing too special, honestly. Just a mediocre pizza place you'd typically find at a mall.
C tier, their pizza is mushier than Joe's brain and always comes with barely any meat.
Oh, don't worry. You'll have an abundance of meat when you go to prison, big boy.
C tier sounds good to me. All right, finally on the list, we have Celeste.
Celeste is okay, but I find the logo more unappealing than Trump's dyed blonde hair.
Joe, the only thing unappealing here is you. You look like something that came out of a slow cooker.
You two have steered us away from the topic as usual, so I'm just going to pop Celeste into A tier since I think it's one of the better frozen pizzas, much like DiGiorno's. All right, gentlemen, the pizza tier list is complete, and Jesus Christ, that took fucking ages.
Wait, this whole time we were talking about pizza?
For fuck's sake, Sleepy Joe's dementia is kicking in.
Be sure to comment what you guys would like to see us rank next.
Like and subscribe or I'll cremate Joe.